Each character has a light, medium, hard, and unique button. The effect of pressing each button changes depending on whether you are standing, crouching, or jumping. For standing normals, the attack also changes depending on whether you are close to or far away from your opponent. When crouching, the light and unique attack buttons perform a low hit. Crouching unique knocks the opponent down and is often referred to as a sweep. Hitting with an attack, of course, deals damage, but hitting an opponent just before their attack comes out will result in a counter hit, which grants additional damage and, potentially, a follow-up combo. Special attacks are performed by combining a sequence of directions with the 3 basic attack buttons. Gran's Fireball is performed by pressing down, down forward, forward, and any attack button. Using the light or medium attack button will perform a different version of the special attack. Using the hard attack button enhances the special attack significantly, but will also place the ability on cooldown, disabling you from using it for a few seconds. Optionally, special attacks can be performed more easily by using the dedicated skill button. Just press the skill button along with the corresponding direction, and a special attack will come out. The skill button is convenient, but has the significant downside of putting the special attack on a longer cooldown. Blocking is performed by holding back, down back, or the block button. Blocking a normal attack negates all of its damage, but blocking a special attack will cause you to take a small amount of chip damage. Jump attacks and overhead attacks require you to hold back, or the block button, to block high, while low attacks require you to hold down back, or down and the block button, to block low. Momentarily after jumping, you can block air attacks, fireballs, and other hits. However, invincible special attacks, such as Gran's Rising Sword, are unable to be blocked if they are timed late. Using the attack too early will allow the opponent to block it, so make sure to input the move as late as possible. More importantly, grounded normal attacks and hard anti-air special attacks are always considered air unblockable. You can never jump and block them, no matter what. You can dodge in place by pressing back and the block button simultaneously. This will make you momentarily invulnerable to all attacks, but you'll still be vulnerable to throws. You can perform a forward dodge, or crossover, by pressing forward and the block button simultaneously. This will make you momentarily invulnerable to most attacks, but you will still be vulnerable to lows and throws. Note that both forms of dodging are punishable upon completion. Many jumping unique attacks can cross up, which is tricky because the direction required to block changes as the attacker crosses over you. Holding the block button in these situations is useful because it removes the guessing element of which direction to block. However, it can also lead to accidentally dodging in place or dodging forward, which might get you punished. In addition to jumping normally, you can perform a high jump by pressing down just before jumping, which will cause you to jump higher and farther than normal. You can backdash by tapping back back, or run by tapping forward forward. Backdashing lets you quickly retreat and grants momentary invulnerability to throws, but is still fully vulnerable to all attacks. Running will continue as long as you hold forward, and some of the momentum from the run is carried over if you attack, jump, or dodge. You can't block during a run or briefly after it though, so use it wisely or you might run straight into an attack. If an opponent is blocking most of your attacks, an overhead or a throw will open them up and keep them guessing. Overhead attacks are performed by pressing medium and hard at the same time. If an overhead lands as a counter hit, it can be followed up with a combo. Throws are performed by pressing light and medium, or light and unique, at the same time. Though throws cannot be blocked, players can tech by pressing throw at roughly the same time that their opponent does. If you tech early enough, the throw will break and both players will reset to neutral. If you tech later, you'll still get out of the throw, but you'll fall back and take a small amount of damage, and your opponent will be in a more advantageous position. Knockdowns are caused by throws, sweeps, and some special attacks. After getting knocked down, you have a few options. Delayed Rise, which is performed by doing nothing and causes you to stay on the ground for a while. Quick Recovery, which is performed by pressing down and any button just as you hit the ground, and causes you to stand up quickly in place. Back Roll, which is performed by pressing back and any button and causes you to roll away. If you get hit by a throw, sweep, or a hard special attack, you will be forced to Delayed Rise, which is also referred to as a hard knockdown. You can perform a quick, easy 3-hit combo by pressing any normal attack button 3 times. The button you press first determines which normal attack comes out first, but it doesn't matter which button you press for the second or third presses. The follow-up attacks are always the same. To start an auto combo, you need to be close to your opponent. You can cancel any normal attack, sweep, or auto combo into an overhead attack or a special attack. To do this, simply input the special attack or overhead just as your normal attack connects with your opponent. Attacks can be canceled when they hit or when they're blocked, but not when they miss. Additionally, some characters can attack cancel into their unique attack. You can also attack cancel into your Skybound Art. You gain Skybound meter as you connect with normal attacks, use special attacks, and as you move forward. Once you've filled the entire bar, you can use your Skybound Art, a highly damaging cinematic combo. Most Skybound Arts are performed by inputting a double quarter circle motion followed by the hard attack button. If your Skybound meter is full and your health is at 30% or lower, you can also use a Super Skybound Art, an even more powerful combo with an even cooler cinematic. Super Skybound Arts are performed by doing a double quarter circle motion followed by the unique attack button. If 2 attacks of the same strength connect with each other, they will clash, causing a white flash and slowing down time for a moment. The clash animation can be canceled into a different attack, special attack, or dodge. This creates an unpredictable scenario, and each player gains 10% Skybound meter as part of the process. If 2 attacks of a differing strength connect, the stronger attack will crush the weaker attack, and no clash will occur. Certain attacks will cause a guard break when blocked, leaving the defender reeling and vulnerable to a follow-up combo. Keep an eye out for moves like Ladiva's Medium Lariat, as blocking them actually guarantees you will eat a follow-up. Most moves that guard break have a downside. For instance, you can crouch under Ladiva's Lariat to avoid it entirely. Putting an opponent in the corner can be deadly, as many heavy special attacks will cause a wall bounce, allowing for some juicy follow-up combos.